Okay, everybody, we are here for the round of three. We have Rick McCormick, Jordan Racky, riding high off his 276 award today, apparently. Joey Baird. We're going to sit back and let you enjoy the show. These three are going to bowl one game. Low score is eliminated, and we will be here for play-by-play. Donnie Hinkin is going to be sitting in with me for the finals. Enjoy. on camera. Whoever scores the first touchdown. Rick was wanting to make sure that that was on camera, that 8-pin. So. If you stand in front of that, you are. No 8-pin. Missed one? So. Huh?
Hi, Mom.
Your mom is watching too.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Oh, seriously. Hi, Mom.
Hey, hi, other mom.
just helping me with the Wi-Fi.
Use mine. All right, folks, here we are in the finals. Rick McCormick and Jordan Racky on what appears to be a very tricky pair for the finals. 204 and 191 made it through in the try match. Joey Baird finished with 182. Sitting in the booth tonight, as promised, we have Donnie Hinken. Donnie Hinken, how are you, sir?
I'm good, Todd. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Good.
Everybody knows Donnie bowls a sweeper every week, just about, and he is a big sponsor of our tournaments. Whether it be a sweeper or whatever tournament or bowling for the Brave, Donnie has stepped up several times. And we appreciate you sitting in on this side of the mic. You've been on the other side of this mic before in the finals a couple times.
I have a couple times. It's been great. So first of all, I want to thank you and Don and everybody here at Coleraine for everything you guys have done. It's been great. And this sweeper's definitely gotten huge on Sunday night, so it's great to be a part of it.
Thank you very much. It's a lot of work. We stay busy with it, but we enjoy it. Definitely keeps us busy, though.
And I actually got to win one, so now I'm probably hooked. I'll probably never miss one again.
That's right. You hear that, everybody? All you got to do is stop in, start bowling. You're going to be stuck.
Right.
They're fun, though. Everybody has a good time in these. The patterns are always challenging for the most part. So come out and try one out if you haven't. If anybody has any questions or how they work, shoot me a message. I'll talk you right through it. It's a pretty simple format. We do it every Sunday at 6:30. Barring any other tournaments that we might have going on that would supersede this. That only happen a couple times a year. So that being said, we did start out, we're on a 39-foot pattern. About 25 mils was the volume. And we had 45 bowlers come out in this wonderful weather. Good evening, Dean. 45 bowlers making out tonight. I appreciate everybody coming in week in and week out.
Oh.
And we had a couple guys make some
Ouch.
very long trips. You got Chad Morris, Matt Cotterill. Those guys came from pretty far north. John Gilbert, he called me earlier this morning, or texted me earlier today, wondering how the roads were. He drives from Georgetown, Kentucky every Sunday.
Wow.
Pretty cool stuff.
That's a fur piece.
There were several of you that couldn't make it tonight. I completely understand. A lot of you bowled all weekend in the city. Didn't want to get out in the weather. It's I think it might be 5 degrees out there right now. There was a couple pretty good football games on today. That is the joy of this tournament. You can come in if you like. If you want to take a week off, you can do that anytime you want. There is no nobody's telling you got to be here. Good job. I will ask everybody to please share this video as you're watching. Get as many people to see it as possible. We always take a moment. We always want to thank our sponsors for the tournament. Like I said, Donnie's been the sponsor here several times.
It's really good, too, because it helps the sponsors out. Todd's really good about putting the word out and giving you recognition for it. You know, you have a banner hanging here in the bowling alley, and, lots of plugs on Facebook, too. So
yeah, we do lots of social media to help promote it. We've got the little signs going up on the scoring monitors for all the sponsors. If we have a card, we'll make you a monitor image, and they'll stay up all the time. Street sign exposure about every 4 minutes for an entire month. Pretty cool. So we
you get your logo up on the monitors here at the bowling alley as well. So like I said, you definitely get a lot of play for it, and it's definitely been great to be a part of it.
Throw you an entry every now and then just for helping us out. We can always try to do things like that. So nice cover, Jordan.
Nice.
Jordan just covered the 4-9. I said at the start of the show, my brother Tom, who's doing all the live tweets and all the social media stuff for the city tournament, asked me if Jordan's still riding high on his 276 award that he got today. I'm sure he's had about 150 of those this year. But did he get a patch on the spot? He did today. We do want to thank our sponsor. I haven't said that yet. We'll get back into some scores. Anthony's Timber Tree Service, Anthony Magyar. This is your second go around with us. Safe. Anthony did come in and bolt tonight. It was good to see him out and about.
Right.
I thank you, Anthony, very, very much for being part of the show and helping us out. Got to see what this is all about, and it's the first time you're able to get a chance to come out and bowl. I would imagine if you make any more attempts out here, you're going to make some money in this thing. It's just one of those. It's one of those nights. You did make the cut, and you get to see some different patterns and see what it's all about. And you told me you enjoyed it, and I'm glad you came out. Moving forward, I see Barry Jernigan. Thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate it. Scores for tonight. Again, we had 45 bowlers. We cut to the top 24. To make that cut line, you had to be Joey Baird or Brad Johnson and shoot 583 or higher, which is about the scoring pace we're looking for on a regular basis.
Oh, man.
To be the high qualifier, Rick McCormick, 756.
Man, that's lights out.
If I remember right, that's the only 700 bowl tonight. And our mystery doubles winners were Brad Johnson once again and Chad Morris with 470. We did try to do some live tweets and some Facebook posts throughout the entire event. I'm going to try to keep up doing that every week moving forward, a la Tom McGill Jr. Just see if it just adds a little bit to it. I think everybody was paying attention to him, and the ones that couldn't make it or try to follow the event, keep you up to date on what's going on. At least you know about what time the finals are going to be. See everything that's going on. So, Donnie, I mean, you've bowled in this a lot of times. You bowl in leagues here, and you bowled in leagues all over the place. I mean, what do you think about it? How does this format work for you? What kind of, I mean, you got to meet a lot of new people.
Right. Definitely got to meet some great bowlers. I mean, it's great to, bowl side by side with, some of the best here in the city, and, to go into it feeling like, you have a chance to win. So but I mean, the best thing for me is just like getting to know all the people that I've gotten to know from it, and not even just through the sponsorship, but just from being here and hanging out. And, but it's definitely a really cool format, and it's definitely grown since we started doing it. The month that I sponsored, the first month I sponsored, it was the year anniversary of when you started doing the sweepers.
It was back in May.
Yeah, and we did a bunch of wings, and we gave a $100 gift card to the winner, which was Mr. Jeff Fair, who I didn't see here tonight, but probably tired from bowling in the city all weekend.
That was a $100 gift card to where, Donnie?
That was a $100 gift card to Buffalo Wings and Rings.
Shameless plug time.
Right, that's right. So I mean, it was just really cool, and everybody's been really appreciative, and several people that I probably wouldn't have got to meet and talk to otherwise. I mean, I've gotten to know and get to see some of the best people compete. So it's just been really awesome. But the format for me, I mean, is good. I mean, with the handicap, if you can stay clean, and I'm one of those all I need is a chance. So so it's definitely been fun, and making the finals and winning one, and was not something I honestly ever thought would happen, but it's definitely a really good feeling. So
well, and that's the thing with this kind of format and this tournament on some of the tougher patterns. Very seldom do I open them up. That's just not what this tournament's ever been based on from day one, and
right.
We try to stick with that. Every now and then we make them a little softer, but making spares, catching a double every now and then if you can, and if you get a handicap, great. It is a handicap event. We run brackets for it, but that's what this is all about, is just making your spares, trying to stay close. If you're clean throughout the night, making your spares, you're going to make the cut.
Right. Absolutely. Which unfortunately did not happen tonight for me. But I actually missed the cut by 8. So, but I've also been the high qualifier before. So, I mean, you just never know. Like, every week is different, from one to the next. And, it's definitely puts a nice challenge on it, with the different patterns. And, you can definitely see that in the turnout, too. The field has definitely grown since it started, a year and a half ago. So kudos to you and to Dawn for all the work that you do and making this into something that, is only going to get better from here.
Well, once again, thank you very much. Dawn's scrambling over here, just paying attention to everything. We had a low battery kind of kick up on us for some reason. We've got everything plugged in several different ways, so Dawn was right on top of it and got it working for us. So. Okay. Hey, Jeff Niehaus talking to you.
Why, hello, Jeff. We missed you here at the Old Sweeper tonight.
Jeff
and Libby.
Yeah, Jeff and Libby have been ill all weekend.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Paralyzer 5.
The old paralyzer. There it is.
As Dave
Using my
Matchin would say,
phrase.
the only true tap in bowling.
Stone 5. As I said, this pair tends to get a little squirrely sometimes. We only used it qualifying in one round of the casher rounds. So it's been sitting here for a little while, but this pair always has a little bit of trickiness to it for some reason.
Just a reference on the Paralyzer 5 remark. In the first time I made the finals, which was back on Veterans Day, it was when you ran the contest for the guess the number of points the Bengals Saints game. I actually got a free entry into the sweeper that night, and came out here and made the finals. And I was bowling against Sophia Fisher, and she left a 5-pin, and called it a Paralyzer 5.
Yep.
And Dave said it's the only true tap in bowling.
That's right.
So I will forever have that in my repertoire now, since it's in the video.
Paralyzer 5.
Paralyzer 5.
Is my favorite. One of my favorite terms. My brother Tom, I think he's still watching. He likes to remind me. Last year I had shot 299 in one of my leagues, and he was watching the video and left an 8-pin, and he made a point to say and comment. He's like, "Did you just leave a 5-pin?" And he still talks about it. He brought it up yesterday. So, guys, the matchup here is not the most high scoring, but
It's definitely still interesting,
We're looking at a 14-pin match right now.
Nice cover by Rick there.
Racky's 128 in the 7th with the spare in the 8th. Rick is through 9 frames. There it is. I knew you were watching, Tom. Rick is 132 through 8th frame with spare in the 9th. This is a big ball right here. He threw that one good. Looks like a little ball change. He ball just came in behind the head pin a little bit, but it definitely was a better motion. I want to thank everybody for watching as we try to do every week. And please hit the share button in the bottom of your mobile device, whatever you're watching, or on your computer at home. We want to, like I said, we want as many people to see this next week. We'll have the vote up on Tuesday or Wednesday. We've got a pretty busy week coming up. We'll probably be Wednesday.
Don't forget about the YouTube page.
Yep, we got a
Is that Todd McGill Tournaments?
Gorain Bowl Todd McGill Tournaments YouTube page. I put together an Instagram page today just for the sweeper. And we try to use as many avenues of social media to get the word out about the tournament. Now, I'll use them all. Hi, Mr. Wellage. Brent, I'll ask for everybody else. You don't have to go out and work in this tomorrow, do you? That was a big shot right there.
That was a big one.
A 15-pin lead right now. Well, Rick's maxed out at 187, so Jordan needs to get 6 on the next 2 balls to win this game.
Wouldn't it be 182 is his max? Rick's max is 182.
Yeah. He's got 182 max.
Oh, I thought you said 187.
If I misspoke, it is a 182 max. Jordan is already at 186. Uh-oh, Terry Rose got to meet the older McGill today.
I just saw that Brandon Scheiper is watching. Haven't seen you in a long time.
Brandon Scheiper was in here on Friday. Brought the little one in open bowl.
Oh, did he? Later, man. Have a good night.
Once again, we are kind of wrapping up here. Let Rick finish up. We'll have the vote on Wednesday for the pattern choices. Jonathan Cummins writes all these patterns, or most of these patterns for me. I tend to use most of them that he sends to me. Thank you, Jonathan, for all you do to help me out. Coming up with some different little exotic patterns. Oh, there it is. Thanks everybody for coming out. Next week, once again, we'll have the sweeper at 6:30. Hopefully, we don't have all this weather going on. It's 2 Sundays in a row we've had to deal with I would say a little weather, but it's been a lot of weather.
Yeah, I definitely don't like to have to shovel to get out on just to come to the sweeper. But
So,
it's definitely worth it.
Yep, I appreciate everybody coming out. If you have to get up and drive anywhere in the morning, keep your eyes open on the road. Anybody driving home tonight from here, please be safe. We want to see everybody back next week. We got the vote on Wednesday. Donnie, much appreciated you sitting in tonight.
Absolutely.
And we'll see everybody next weekend. Everybody be safe and stay warm.
Thanks, guys.